What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are back here in Pascagoula, Mississippi at the Beach Park Pier. Now, we were here yesterday, but we didn't get on any fish, so we're gonna try our luck again right now. Let's see what we can do. I see that there's probably about 1 or 2 anglers up there right now, so let's go ahead and pack Carl up and get him up there and get our lines wet for the day. Super excited to get back out there. Such a beautiful spot, beautiful pier, great people, beautiful environment. These trees, these huge oak trees around here are absolutely gorgeous. This is Beach Park right over here. So across the street from the pier, there's the park. So this is Beach Park, huge playground, good place for parties, picnics, hanging out with family. And then right across the street is the pier. So pretty awesome place. Let's go ahead and get Carl set up here. And we've still got our shrimp from yesterday, so awesome. Hey, good morning. How you doing? Beautiful morning. All right, let's do it. Absolutely gorgeous over here. So one thing that the reviews say online about this pier are the views. Now, that's the east over there. The sun's rising, it's morning time. And the west is over there. So you get the sunrise and the sunset being on this pier. If you want a beautiful view, this is the pier to be at. I didn't stay for the full view last night, but absolutely gorgeous. We tried to come a little bit early to catch this sunrise, but absolutely amazing right now. This is a beautiful pier and a great place to find some peace. There was an angler that just passed. Looks like the only guy that was on the pier. He said he didn't catch anything this morning. It was pretty dry yesterday also, so we're gonna try our luck again and see if we can get on anything. This is the first place we got skunked at yesterday. So hopefully we can pull up a fish. That's the goal. All right, you guys, so we're back out here on the Beach Park Pier. Let's get rigged up, throw it out there, and see what we can pull up. Now, we were here yesterday once again. We got skunked, but we'll see. We'll try our luck again today before we head off to our next state. If we don't get anything here, then, of course, we're going to have to circle back to the state because we want to try to pull up a fish from every single state along the U.S. coastal region. And we're on our Gulf Coast trip right now. We're still in the Gulf Coast, so we want to try to pull in a fish, but just fishing a pier on the Gulf Coast is awesome. So we're going to check this off the bucket list, and still we're going to have a great morning. So let's go ahead and get baited up here. And for this pier, we're still using our raw shrimp. We're using Gulf Coast shrimp here. So let's go ahead and cut one up and put it on our bait here, put it on our hook. And I left a towel in the car. But luckily, just found a towel. Just kidding. Always good to have a towel with you, so when you're cutting up raw bait, you can wipe your hands off, wipe your knife off, just stay clean. So we've got our 2 pieces of shrimp here. Do the same thing. One on the top hook, one on the bottom hook here. Nice chunky pieces. Like that there. Let's throw it out, see what we can catch. There's actually rod holders here on the railings. There's one right here. Super convenient. You can cast your line out, drop your rod here, and just wait. Awesome. There's actually a couple rod holders throughout this entire pier here. We still have some more shrimp, so let's go ahead and we'll throw that on the other rod also. So this is our live bait rig here. And same thing, next time we catch a small bait fish, we're gonna try to put it on this live bait rig here and see if we can't pull up one of those big reds out there. This pier is known for its big reds, and that's what the review said online, and that's what the anglers were saying yesterday, where people were out here catching those big reds. So that's pretty awesome. We're gonna try to see if we can't snag one of those too. We do have our net, so we could pull it up and release it, because we're not gonna take anything home. We're still on the road right now, so let's go ahead and cast this one out there too. And for this, we'll actually just drop it right here next to the pier and see if anything's down there. Once again, rod holder right here makes it super convenient. What a beautiful, beautiful pier. It's a bit windy because this pier's so long, it's out here. So we've got our jacket on today, our little Sherpa jacket on. And during the summer times, I can imagine this is just so beautiful and filled with anglers out here on this pier. This is a gorgeous view. Gorgeous. Beautiful. And once again, one cool thing about this pier is they have identification sheets for what fish are out here. They have reef identifiers, and this is even a measuring tape. So when you catch a fish, you can hold your fish up against this pillar here and measure it, going from 1 inch all the way down to 38 inches down there. So pretty awesome and useful stickers and notes around this place. Kind of give you some help while fishing. In the middle of the pier here at the end, you can actually look down and see. So if we could scrape those barnacles off, we could try to get some sheephead or something to come around, and that'd be pretty awesome. But these pillars in this pier give a lot of shade for these fish to hang out at. It's a little bit slow still right now, but you can imagine all the fish underneath this pier, and especially down here in this little part. So this is something you don't normally see on piers, which I haven't seen yet, and it's pretty awesome. And you've got your benches here once again. Good sturdy wood benches here. So you can sit down, watch your pole, relax. Look at this view. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, there are some islands out there. Let's see if we can zoom in there. There are some islands out there. One of the anglers yesterday was saying that they take boats out there to those islands and they fish around them. There's islands and there's ship vessels that go through in and out the port over here to the left-hand side. Absolutely gorgeous, stunning view. And once again, if you're here watching this video, I appreciate you for joining me on this journey. Now, this pier here, unlike some of the other piers we went to, this town here isn't exactly a touristy type town. It doesn't really seem like it too much. It's more of a neighborhood type of pier. There are a lot of really nice houses right across the street there at Beach Park. Once again, really ancient oak trees lined up and down these neighborhoods. Such a beautiful drive to come in and out of the pier area here. And there's not too much to do for tourists around this area. I stayed in a hotel last night about 10 minutes down the road. That area has your basic necessities for any neighborhood, Wally World and some restaurants and a bunch of businesses about 10 minutes away. But right along this beach walk here, this drive, there's not too much except for residential houses. So if you're coming out here to visit, highly recommend stopping here at Beach Park Pier to check it out. And walking along the beach, get your toes in the sand here. This sand is that fine sand. So yesterday we saw a guy with a weight vest on doing some training on the sand. We saw people playing volleyball. We saw people hanging out at the benches, really enjoying the sun and just the outdoors altogether. So if you're coming to visit, make sure that you look for a good place to stay around here. If you live in the area, you're lucky because this is a beautiful place to live. All right, fishing's a little slow today, so we're probably going to pack up here and head out pretty soon. Beautiful pier once again, though. We'll just try back again a little later on in the future. If you get bored while you're fishing out here, you can always make friends with the wildlife. We have this bird hanging out with us, jumping from pillar to pillar. Looks like our little buddy for the day. So awesome wildlife. Always, don't feed the wildlife or don't get too close and mess with them. We're zoomed in right now. So beautiful birds. So we've been out here for quite a while. Haven't even gotten a nibble on the poles yet. So we're gonna go ahead and reel in and head out. It's pretty cold right now, so we don't want to be out here in the freezing cold. Awesome experience once again. It's not catching, it's fishing. So we still enjoyed ourselves here at Beach Park Pier. Let's go ahead and reel in. We've had the same shrimp on the live bait rig since we first casted, and the same shrimp on our pompano rig since we first casted. Haven't gotten any bites or anything, no interest at all. It's just like that sometimes. So let's go ahead and throw this shrimp out in the water. We'll feed the fish for the day. So one pole down, let's reel in that other one. It feels like there's rocks at the bottom also, so as you're reeling in, if you have a weight on the bottom, it'll skip along the bottom. It feels like there's a fish on there, but it's just dragging along that rocky bottom. So you can see, like that. It'll trick you out. But same two baits on there that we started with. No interest, nothing even picked at them. So we're gonna go ahead and pack it up and head on to our next spot. Still, Pascagoula, Mississippi, Beach Park Pier. Awesome, awesome experience. Let's feed these fish some shrimp. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and pack it up, head out. So we'll probably make our way back out here around the summertime. Super excited to come back to this place because it's just so beautiful out here. It's peaceful. The water's so flat and calm. You have the great views out here. This is one of the best views that I've seen while pier fishing along this trip here. So we're still in the U.S. Gulf Coast, and this is what, our third state now. So we're making progress and absolutely beautiful views. Super peaceful, super serene. So if you want a little bit of peace and calm to clear your mind, pier fishing is it. But for now, let's get back on the road. And once again, thank you to our new subscribers, to our commenters. Appreciate you guys for joining me on this journey. pretty cool historic facts for you here. Feel free to pause and read that. Once again, this place is a pretty historic area. You can tell by the trees here. But the Chastain Fusilier House, I think I pronounced that right. That's it right there. Gorgeous homes along this back road here and down the street. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here. Break our rods down. What a beautiful fishing pier. It's not bad we didn't get in anything. Sometimes you don't catch stuff. That's fishing, right? But just the experience and the views from that pier, absolutely worth it. Saw a little bit of the sunset yesterday. Caught a little bit of the sunrise this morning. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Can't complain at all. Alrighty. Awesome experience. Pascagoula, Mississippi at the Beach Park Pier. Highly recommended. 5 stars for the scenery, the beauty of it all, the serenity of it all. Absolutely gorgeous. And these trees. Beautiful. See you guys in the next one.